within the first 5 hours of your day. Lincoln has already won one workout done, 5:30 in the morning. And he did a great job this morning. Click the link below. I think I got the greatest film on Louis Farrakhan, Elijah Muhammad, Malcolm X. I think it's the best film ever done. Oh, it's on. Let's do it like that. No, that's too close. Let's do it like that. I got an app now. I'm going to say this, and it's going to offend a lot of people, and you're going to say, oh, Fred, you a coon, you this, you that, but I don't care. Ryan Garcia is more influential and has more power in boxing than Al Haymon, Floyd Mayweather, and LDBC combined. What are you saying? Have you ever disrespected your grandfather in your grandfather's house? Grandma, Big Mama, Medea, whatever you call her? Yeah. You've never have, huh? No. No black child would ever disrespect grandma in grandma's house. You could be a 4-time felon. You could have killed 13 people, sold dope, dropped out of high school, just got out of a fight. You will never disrespect grandma. Grandma and grandpa are revered under all circumstances. It's a fact. And the fact that so many people are quiet tells you that the lack of respect for Al Haymon, Floyd Mayweather, and the LDBC and black media. Black media, what does Dante call it? What does Dante call new media? New media, LDBC, all of it combined. I'm including myself now too. When I was covering boxing, they knew I was on their helmet. They were like, oh no, we can't do that because he gonna come. And then when the worst thing you can tag somebody is an R word, right? It's a racist. They don't like that. Oh no, it puts them out of business. So, and Al Haymon had hedge fund money, hundreds of millions from networks. Floyd Mayweather made over $1 billion, had $10 billion worth of celebrity currency. And the LDBC, black media, new media, had an opportunity to monopolize the market in a strong way. And because the fighters didn't get on board with those three, fractures, fissures, Ryan Garcia can come in boxing and be like, he can call you the N-word as much as he wants. And it's not a black thing, because if there was a level of respect for Floyd Mayweather like you had your grandfather, or Al Haymon like you did your grandmother, or the LDBC like you did your grandparents, you wouldn't even think about doing it. It's like me. I wouldn't disrespect a child at all. I would never put my hands on a child. Y'all know I was a teacher for 7 years. Never did it. It's not even a thought. I'm more inclined to think of safety. Not more inclined. I'm more thinking about the safety of a child than to hit a child. You know what I mean? It's not even a thought in my head, you know. I'm always super conscientious of that now. Even today in the gym, you know. I'm always facing the door. It's just subconsciously. I'm always facing the door when I walk in the gym, you know. And the young kids without fathers, you will learn a lot of life and manhood lessons in the autobiography of Malcolm X. He talked about that when he was in the restaurant, how he learned to never put his back to the door. And there's a lot of manhood lessons you can learn in that book too. So I suggest if you don't have a father, you don't have a male leader or mentor, go read the autobiography of Malcolm X. But could have had a stronghold. You know, the 300 men and women that I had at the Sean Porter, Earl Spence event, that cost me anywhere between $10,000 and $15,000 to put on. That could have been 1,000 people at the next city. It could have been new media. It could have been LDBC. It could have been an independent black media outlet. It could have been Al Haymon. It could have been Floyd Mayweather. It could have been Earl Spence. It could have been Deontay Wilder. It could have been the Russell family. The list goes on and on. It could have been Caleb Plant, for all that mattered, you know? And the fact that didn't have the foresight, I'm going to admit, I had the foresight. 100% had the foresight. 100%. 100%. I was everybody knows I was about to take over. Fighters knew it. Promoters knew it. YouTubers knew it. I'm about to take over. I'm about power. I'm about speaking truth to power. I'm a firm believer in self-defense. I don't believe in beating up nobody and causing fighting, but I'm a firm believer in self-defense. I'm a firm believer in self-respect. I'm a firm believer in doing what's right most of the time. You know, I am a flawed human being. I stand on it. I have core principles in my house that I abide by. As a conglomerate, we failed. You know how we failed? For example, there's no unification. There's no connection between Al Haymon, Floyd Mayweather, and black media. There's no connection. Matter of fact, Al Haymon didn't even want us talking. He didn't want me asking Oscar about the emails. But now Oscar is saying, I refute the things that Ryan Garcia said. So let this be a lesson learned. And learn from me. I think I'm the greatest person in boxing to ever do this. I'm not saying, I'm talking about from a media standpoint. I think I'm the greatest to ever do this. No one in media has done what I've done. No one in media has ever brought 300 people together. No one in media. No one. On fight night, separate, independent, no sponsors, no nothing. Not endorsed by any fighter. You know, they came, but not endorsed by anybody, no media outlet. It's just me saying, be here. That's it. You know, so, and I'm now, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm not thankful for everybody that's helped me, whether it was, you know, like I always say, Black Fight Fan gave me $500 for the event in Houston. He didn't ask me. He probably wanted to give me more, but I'm not being disrespectful to him, but I'm wealthy. Like, I don't like, and I think he's similar to me. I don't like people giving me things, because I don't need it, especially financially. I don't need financial gifts. I want your time. I want to spend time with you. I want to converse with you. What are you an expert at? Teach me at what you're an expert at. That's it. If I got to pay you for it, I'll pay you for it. You know, I've never short-armed anybody. I've never short-changed anybody. I think 90% of my relationships now, I overpay. You know, if you say it's 10, I'll give you 15. If you say it's 100, I'll give you 125. Like, that's just who I am right now as a human being, you know. What was I going with that? I forgot. I was on track. Oh yeah, but no one has ever done. About the relationship. I'm grateful for the connections I've got through black media. I'm not disrespecting them at all. I'm talking about the bridge to power. We don't have it. That's why Ryan Garcia can do what he wants. Simple. You give me $1 billion? You give me I think I could have been 100%. I would have did more with $1 billion than Al Haymon did. Al Haymon don't own anything in boxing. He owns the fighters. He owns you. He owns your black butt. That's why you ain't fighting. He owns the fighters. Your favorite fighter. He owns them. You can go down the line. The fighters out in fighting, the Rolly Romeros, the Earl Spences, the Russell family, the Caleb Plants, the Leo Santa Cruzes, the Abner Mareses, those loyal people that are, yes, sir, I'm not going to say anything. Even though I only fight once a year in my prime, zip it up. You know what I mean? And I'm not throwing shots at him. I'm talking about just the lack of power. That's why I know if you gave me $1 billion and $100 million of the Sean Porters, you know, the Yes Sir Men, you know, I could have been I don't care about putting people out of business. However, I'm going to make them need me. Al Haymon did it from the wrong perspective. He was doing business with PBC was doing the same business, same people that's doing business with Bob Arum. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying? You can't put Bob Arum out of business if the same people are leveraging Bob Arum. Do you understand? It's a whole big conglomerate. Just like the music industry. Y'all better Google BlackRock. BlackRock and Vanguard, they own all your artists. Yeah, and they also own the prisons. That's what I'm saying. The same people he's doing business with, and they think they doing it. Bob Arum knows he's not doing it independently. No. That's why he's been in business for 60 years. That's why Don King went out of business. That's why Al Haymon is out of business. Bob Arum got it. And you can say, yeah, he's of a certain hue, he's of a certain race. You know, I missed it. You know, that's fine. Those are attributes. But guess what? We have attributes too. We have the greatest fighters to ever fight. We've made the most money, at least on one end of the bill. I got it. You want to see it fly away? There it is. See it flew away. Anyways, so I stand on what I say. If I offend you, own everything in your life like I do. I'm at work right now, at home. Yeah, kids for the summer. I'll make 6 figures this month. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, but at the end of the day, outside of you being offended by my ego and you saying I'm a coon, that's fine. You can call me whatever you want, but you would trade your life for mine at any given day. You sure would. You would want your life to resemble mine. Got the woman I want. You understand the want? I got the kids I want. We already surpassed the needs. I got the money I want. My biggest problem every day is trying to decide if I'm going to serve God and my family. That's every man wakes up with it. But when you got real options, I can change someone's life every month. Yes. Yeah. I choose not to. I choose to get up at 4:30 in the morning and take my kids to the gym. Then at 5 p.m. we back in the gym again. We working out twice a day. I choose to spend $50,000 and taking the family to Japan. I choose to do that. The 5% that get it, I love you. The 95% get it, I love you. But you on the road, man. I done parted the Red Sea for y'all. This video is... God. Sometimes I amaze myself. I'm not even kidding you. I done parted the Red Sea for y'all. Yeah. So what that make me? Moses. Man. You're the chosen one if you take heed to this information. But some of y'all only gonna read the title. You're not gonna get to the 14-minute mark of this video. And I don't care who I offend, because this is the truth. Don't you know I was so powerful as an individual? Think about this, as an individual. Imagine if, take this into account. Imagine if all the media, because it's not just black media, right? All the media aligned themselves and formed a pseudo union. Golden Boy, Top Rank will have hell to pay. I was trying to build it to a point where you had to pay us to come to the fight. But people are so addicted to their AdSense that they didn't understand the big picture. They didn't understand that if media don't show up to the fight, there's no history. The fight didn't, if media don't show up to the fight never happened. Do y'all understand that? Y'all don't understand the power y'all have? The fight never happened. The most covered fight are the fights y'all know. I'm going to say that again. The most covered fights are the fights y'all know. You don't believe me? Jog your memory. It's not a privilege for you to cover fights. It's a privilege for them to have you. But y'all got the wrong mindset. And this is why I was different, remain different, will be different, forever be different. It's a privilege to be in my presence. Whatever category you want to put me in, I'm in the 1%. Health, finances, faith, family. Those are the 4 pillars. I'm not bragging. You can call it whatever you want. I don't care at this point. This is like my 13,000 video. I don't give a fuck what you think about me at this point. But because y'all didn't follow my suggestions, because y'all didn't follow my lead with my actions, not my words, my actions, Ryan Garcia is alive and well. Y'all go, if you don't believe Ryan Garcia is more powerful than Floyd Mayweather, if Floyd Mayweather was so powerful, he wouldn't be silent. He's mute. He's Helen Keller. Floyd Mayweather done turned into... That's a good title. Y'all can have this title. Ryan Garcia done turned Floyd Mayweather into Helen Keller. Y'all can have that title. I'm going to leave you with this. All my young men. I love talking to young men. Young men. Listen to me and listen to me carefully. Secure and lead your home. Make that the top priority. Single, girlfriend, or married. Lead. Because every day you're a reflection of the decisions you've made your entire life. Every day. Every day. Whether it's obesity, whether you got $1 million in the bank, whether you're in shape, whether you got a beautiful wife, whether you got beautiful kids. You're a reflection of every decision you've ever made. Don't start with this black internet culture. Black internet culture got over 100 people shot in Chicago. Yeah. Oh, but the government did that. Well, if the government did it, I ain't a part of it. I'm gone. Peace.